Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the WD Broadcasting Network. Tonight we are at the Bullring for race number 2 of the 2024 Street Stock Showdown. Right now these drivers are qualifying, and it's one lap. Everybody fighting for the top 16 spots. We'll see who has the best time here. Right now it's Dylan Newsom in the 44. These guys only get one lap. So everybody's going to have to see what they can do. Brandon Briggs and the 2 machine having trouble. Really the key here is to just lay a lap down. A big field of cars here tonight. Austin Godfrey coming to the checkered flag. Where will he end up? Second quick for the 1 machine. Brandon Elvis, the 54, trying to complete his qualifying run out of 4. He's going to come to the checkered flag. 5th quick for Elvis. Looks like he'll be safe in the show. Justin Coleman across the line. 14th, he's going to be close, right next to the bubble. Mark Welch, the first car out in the 99. Chris Smith in the 80 machine finished second last week. Coming across the stripe to complete his lap. 10th quick for Smith. Jacob York goes to the 4th spot. Curtis Hedden in the 85. Where's he going to end up? 20th for the 85 machine. He's going to be starting from deep in the B main. Nathan Bryant in the 49, making his debut this season. Across the stripe. In the 12th spot, looks like he is in the show. RJ Lent, 17th, just shy. Right off the bubble. So far, 24 cars have taken time. 2 drivers not able to complete a lap. Brandon Briggs and David Lux having trouble on their laps. And they're going to be in the B. Right now, the last car in the race is Noah Comer in the 15. We'll see if he can stay in the show. Jeff Dillon, the only car yet to take a lap. And we'll see if anybody has anything left. It looks like Dylan Newsom, right now, your provisional pole. But this is going to be an exciting B feature we've got coming up. And while we've got some time, we'll go ahead and pull up all our results from last week. Race winner Carter Hollingsworth, he's going to be starting... he's going to be starting deep in the B main. Qualified in that 20th spot. He'll be starting 4th for the B main. Going to try and finish top 2. Chris Smith, second last week. Qualified 11th here tonight. And Jaden Russell, 3rd in the show as well. But a good field of cars last week at Kern County. We'll take a look at the points after last week's race. These guys get points for qualifying, and there's a couple bonus points in there as well. Leading the most laps. Leading a lap gets you a bonus point. And having the fastest lap of the race also gets you 1 extra bonus point. So everybody fighting for each point that they can get. And with this B main coming up, there's a couple names in there. Carter Hollingsworth, winner last week. Justin Coleman, that's a very competitive name. Kevin Prettyman, he's 16th in points right there. Not going to want to start in this B main. So we will see what happens. As it is B feature time right here. Starting on the pole, it's going to be the number 35 machine of RJ Lent. with Nathan Plemons to his outside in the 25. Starting third, it's going to be Justin Coleman in the 14, rolling off next to Carter Hollingsworth, last week's winner, in the 5. Kevin Prettyman in the 88, going to be starting in the 5th spot with Mark Welch in the 99 on top in the 6th position. Behind them, Curtis Hedden in the 85 with Michael Leap to his outside. Jeff Dillon going to be rolling off in the 9th spot. And David Lux and Brandon Briggs going to round out our field. So up front, RJ Lent going to get ready to bring us to the green. So it'll be a 12-lap B feature here for the 2024 Street Stock Showdown. We'll get the tower fixed so it can say Bullring instead of New Smyrna. But we are ready to go. The pace car is off. It is in the hands of R.J. Lent. Going to wait for the drop of the green flag. And we are out of turns 3 and 4. We are green. Into turns 1 and 2. Oh, problems out back. The 24 of Leap gets tagged. We stay green, though, up front. Your top 2 cars breaking away. Justin Coleman safe in the show right now. Everybody else behind him fighting to move forward. Carter Hollingsworth early into the 3rd spot. Makes the pass. Ooh, Curtis Hedden out back. 3 wide underneath Kevin Prettyman and Mark Welch. These guys out back know they have to go forward in a hurry. Oh, problems. RJ Lent, your race leader, gets turned. Looked like off the nose of Carter Hollingsworth in the 5. I'm not quite sure what happened right there. We'll try and take another look at it. You see him next to Justin Coleman right here in the 14. Then going into 3, just giving up the position right there. And it looks like contact off the nose of the 5. And Lent is going to be losing a lot of track position there. It's going to be tough for him to get back up through the field. But under caution for the first time here this evening. So Justin Coleman is going to be your race leader. Carter Hollingsworth 2nd. Nathan Plemons 3rd. Mark Welch into the 4th spot. He was your B main winner last week, even though we technically did not need one. It was kind of just thrown in there on accident. So the lights are off on the iRacing.com pace car. 7 laps to go here in the B feature. Pace car down pit road. It's in the hands of Justin Coleman, Carter Hollingsworth. And out of 4, Coleman on the gas. Hollingsworth tucks in line behind. Into turns 1 and 2. Oh, back behind, Welch getting tagged. Up and into the outside wall, David Lux. Big pile up on the exit of 2. We somehow stay green. Coleman into turns 1 and 2, and now the caution flag flies. Ooh, nearly contact right there. Everybody had to get on the binders to avoid Mark Welch getting it turned back around. But the caution flag flying for a 2nd time here tonight. Everybody fighting to get into this A feature right now. Justin Coleman and Carter Hollingsworth sit safely planted into the A feature, but everybody else trying to move forward as well. You see Nathan Plemons return back to his spot. He got sideways and spun around off a 2, trying to avoid Mark Welch. But under caution for a second time. We'll take a look at what happened there on that restart. See if we can't see what exactly happened. We saw contact with David Lux and Mark Welch. We'll look right here and see if we can't see. Oh yeah, right there. Just a tight space, and man, Lux shot right up into the outside wall. Big time damage on the front end of his car, as well as the 99 of Mark Welch. So it looks like their hopes are likely diminished after that wreck. But the lights are going to be off on the iRacing.com pace car, I think, next time around. But everybody ready to go back. Green flag racing. Coleman is your race leader. Hollingsworth second. And Coleman did a good job on that initial start, getting around Lent as quickly as he could. Hollingsworth might have given RJ Lent a little bit of a nudge, but he is safely in the B feature right now, and he's trying to hang on to that spot. The lights are off on the iRacing.com pace car once again. And we are getting ready to send them back. Green flag racing to finish this one off here in the B feature. As the field rolls through turns 3 and 4. It's going to be Justin Coleman, Carter Hollingsworth. Good jump by the 5. There at the line. The 5 machine going to lead into the corner. Nathan Plemons trying everything he can to get into the A feature. But here comes Coleman fighting back hard on the inside. The 25 goes up the track. He's going to spin it. And the caution flag's going to fly, and we're going to re-rack him and restack him and try it again. Justin Coleman nearly had the B feature victory. But Nathan Plemons was trying to give it everything he had right there. We'll go back and give it another look. But you see right here, he drove it deep into turns 1 and 2. Kind of gave the 14 of Justin Coleman a shot. Contact out back as well. But into 3 right here, you see the back end just sliding out. He's got to chase it up the track, and he can't hang on to it. Nowhere for Kevin Prettyman to go in the 88. So a couple cars out of this one already. Mark Welch in the 99 calling it a night. Brandon Briggs in the 2 machine parking it as well. David Lux, you saw him involved in that accident. Had to retire the car. But Justin Coleman still standing strong into the 14 machine. We'll see if he can hold off Carter Hollingsworth in the 5. 5 machine got a really good jump that last restart. We'll see if he can do it again, but a huge jump there. He had the advantage going into the corner. No shock that he had the lead going down into 3 and 4. So I think that might be the expiration of the clock in the B feature. Justin Coleman is going to bring the field around to the checkered flag. RJ Lent not happy about Carter Hollingsworth's actions there. And it will be time for our warm-up session before the feature. We'll get a chance to talk to our B feature winner, Justin Coleman. We'll bring him up in the booth. See if he's up in... Yeah, he is in Discord. There we go. Trying to get Justin Coleman in Discord here. See if we can't grab him. For some reason, my Discord not allowing me to move people. I don't know what that's all about. But we're going to try and grab a word from our B feature winner, Justin Coleman. We'll see if we can do it later on in the evening. But nonetheless, Justin Coleman picking up the victory in the B feature. I believe Carter Hollingsworth was second. As we'll put the results up on screen. So Justin Coleman, your winner. Carter Hollingsworth second. RJ Lent comes home third. Curtis Hedden fourth. Kevin Prettyman fifth. Michael Lipp, who we saw have that early trouble on lap 1, finishes sixth. Nathan Plemons, Brandon Briggs, Mark Welch, and David Lux rounding out your field. Jeff Dillon, unfortunately, not able to make the call. Trouble in practice. We'll look at the times in the warm-up session here and see who is quick and who is not going into the feature. Looks like Blaine Harrison, Austin Godfrey. We saw the one machine fast in qualifying. There we go. We got the numbers back up on the screen. For some reason, those went away. I just noticed that. But the warm-up is over. And it is about time to go feature racing here at the Bullring. So, folks, if you're watching right here in the chat below, who is your pick to win? We'll put the grid up here in a second. But who is your pick to win tonight's race? We've got 18 cars. 75 laps. Going to be an exciting one. Sure, there's going to be a lot of beating and banging here at the Bullring. But we will show you guys your starting lineup on the pole. It's going to be Chance Madrick in the number 1 machine. Next to him, it'll be Matt Elzy Jr. making his first start of the season in the 2nd spot. Jaden Russell going to start 3rd in the 34. He finished 3rd last week. Brandon Elvis had trouble last week. We'll see if he can rebound tonight. He's going to roll off 4th. In the 5th position, Ryan Hufford in the 83. Going to roll off next to Jeremiah Woods in the 222 machine. Jacob York in the 97 going to roll off 7th next to Blaine Harrison in the 20. Starting 9th, it'll be Austin Godfrey in the 1, and then Dylan Newsom, your fast qualifier, in the 44. He's going to start 10th. Chris Smith in the 80 machine rolling off 11th next to Nathan Bryant in the 49. And then it's David Leonard Jr. behind them. Todd Lamphere in the 26. He's going to roll off 14th. Brady Cox starting 15th in the 76. Noah Comer in the 16th spot. Justin Coleman, your B feature winner, in the 17th position. And then back behind him, it's going to be Carter Hollingsworth in the 5. And it looks like RJ Lent and Curtis Hedden got tossed in as well. Kevin Prettyman as well as Michael Lipp. So 22 cars going to be starting the A feature here tonight. So we'll get everything set up here and get your guys' eyes on the field. They're going to get the 1 to go signal right here going into turns 1 and 2. It'll be Jaden Russell and Matt Elzy Jr. Chance Madrick not able to make the call in the 1 machine. Noah Comer also not making the call. So it'll be Jaden Russell and Matt Elzy Jr. leading the field through turns 3 and 4 for a final time. It's in the hands of Jaden Russell right here out of 4. Green flag is out. We're racing at the Bullring. The green flag is out. Leader of lap number 1. It's going to be Jaden Russell in the 34 machine. Third last week. What can he do here tonight at the Bullring? Down the back straightaway he goes. He's got Matt Elzy Jr. right behind him. It's a 2-car breakaway back to the 3rd spot of Brandon Elvis, and then it's a Hornet's Nest back behind them. Everybody fighting for every bit of position that they can get. Matt Elzy Jr. takes the lead in the 19. Brandon Elvis going to try and set his sights on the 2nd spot. He's going to take a peek to the inside of Jaden Russell into the 34. Russell trying to do the crossover move, not going to be able to do it. Meanwhile, out back behind them, Chris Smith beating and banging with your fast qualifier, Dylan Newsom. Brady Cox battling with Jeremiah Woods for the 10th spot as well. All kinds of action going on here at the Bullring. As Dylan Newsom set the fastest lap of the race that last time around. He's starting to get that 44 machine dialed in. As you look in, Jaden Russell under attack once again. Into the 34, he's going to slot in line behind Austin Godfrey in the 1 machine. But not a good start for your pole sitter, Jaden Russell, the 34, back 5 spots. But up front, Matt Elzy Jr. leading your field. He's got about a 0.8 of a second advantage over Brandon Elvis. So you look at the field, starting to get spread out. Everybody finding their rhythm. Oh, and the caution flag goes out. Jaden Russell is around in turns 3 and 4. I'm not sure what happened, but he was battling with, I believe that was Blaine Harrison in the 7. See what happens. Oh, just gets a little bit of a shot going into 3 and 4, and overcorrects up the racetrack. And he is going to go around. Luckily, everybody able to slow down and avoid hitting Jaden Russell in the 34. We'll take a look on board with Russell. Going into 3, you see the shot right there and just wiggles up the track. Luckily, he didn't hit the wall. But under caution for the first time here this evening. We're going to re-rack, restack the field. Matt Elzy Jr. is your race leader. Brandon Elvis is 2nd. Jacob York 3rd. Austin Godfrey 4th. And Blaine Harrison rounds out your top 5. We'll take a quick step away here on the WD Broadcasting Network and come back with some more green flag racing. I'm your host, Winston Deal. Alrighty, folks. Back here on the WD Broadcasting Network, the field is down the back straightaway. And it is in the hands of Matt Elzy Jr. and Brandon Elvis as they bring the field through turns 3 and 4. The green flag is out. We are back racing. Elvis a little bit better through the gears right there. He's going to have the advantage into turns 1 and 2. Side by side down the back straightaway they go. Elzy going to pull ahead for now, but what can Elvis do up on the top side? Meanwhile, here comes Jacob York in the 97 machine, trying to take the second spot. Ooh, a little bit of contact there. York sideways in the 97. Here comes Elvis back on the top, and there's a yellow flag out back. Michael Lipp and David Leonard Jr. slow out back. We'll take a look at what happened right there. Oh, looks like going into the corner, Todd Lamphere gets tagged by Carter Hollingsworth and then gets up into David Leonard Jr. And the caution flag is going to come back out for the second time here tonight. We'll go on board with Todd Lamphere right here. You see the contact with Hollingsworth in the 5. There's direct going into the corner. Yeah, not much to say. It looks like the 5's just trying to be aggressive here early on. He's up to the 12th spot, up 6 positions. Right now, the biggest mover is Brady Cox in the 8th spot, up 7 positions from his 15th place starting position. Justin Coleman also up 7 spots from his 17th place starting spot. So a lot of guys trying to drive towards the front as quickly as they can. But right now, your race leader is Matt Elzy Jr. in the 19 machine. We've still got 19 cars, I believe. Sorry, 18 cars on the lead lap. So I think we're going to double them up right here and send them back green flag racing in 2 laps. Thought the lights were going to drop on the iRacing.com pace car right there, but I guess I was wrong. But an exciting race so far. Elzy took the lead from Jaden Russell there early on. And they'll bring him back to the 1 to go signal. You see the lights drop on the iRacing.com pace car. And we are going to send them back green flag racing this time by. It'll be Matt Elzy Jr., Brandon Elvis leading us down the back straightaway. We're going to follow him into turn 1 with the drone. But Elvis out of turns 3 and 4. Good jump there by the 54. Looked like the 19 might have missed a shift right there, but Brandon Elvis going to be your race leader into turns 1 and 2. Elzy going to drop to 2nd. Here comes Austin Godfrey on the top side trying to make something happen underneath Jacob York. Looks like York's going to prevail. Here comes Blaine Harrison in the 7 trying to make his way forward. Bumper cars into turns 1 and 2. A little bit of contact there again. Harrison into the left side of Godfrey in the 1. And Godfrey stuck up on the top side. Ooh, Lamphere around out back. The yellow flag is going to come out. Caution is out once again here at the Bullring. Not able to get settled down just yet. We'll see what exactly happened out back. You saw Lamphere go around in the 26. Goes in on the top side right here. Just gets tagged by the 35 of RJ Lent. And around he goes. He loses the front bumper there as well. So pretty big damage there for the 26 of Lamphere. You see the left front tire not even really rolling on the 26 machine. So a tough break for Todd Lamphere. Not able to make the corner. Another victim here at the Bullring. But we are a third of the way through this one. As Elvis took the lead that last start. Don't know if LZ took or might have missed a shift right there, or what exactly happened. But did not get going out of turns 3 and 4. So hopefully we get the green flag, or the white flag this time around. We can send these guys back. Green flag racing. Run through of your top 5 right now. Brandon Elvis in the lead. Matt LZ Jr. in the second spot. Jacob York third in the 97. Blaine Harrison fourth in the 7 machine. And then it's your fast qualifier, Dylan Newsom, working his way up through the field. He's in the 5th spot right now. Still caution lights on the iRacing.com pace car. I'm going to take a quick step away here on the WD Broadcasting Network. Go grab a sip of water. I'll be right back. You won't miss a thing. So the field is set up to go green flag racing right here. The pace car is off. Through turns 3 and 4, it'll be Brandon Elvis and Matt LZ Jr. waiting for the green. They are off, and we are going into turns 1 and 2. The field making their way through the corner. Brandon Elvis has the race lead down the back straightaway. Jacob York trying to make a battle for the second spot. So we make our way through turns 3 and 4. 3 wide out back. Austin Godfrey up top in the 1 machine. Still can't find a way to the bottom. But Brandon Elvis is your race leader. Jacob York in the 2nd spot. Gets around Matt LZ Jr. in the 2nd, or in the 19. And here comes Dylan Newsom, the 44. Your fast qualifier trying to make his way up through the field. And Austin Godfrey and Justin Coleman are tangled up in turns 1 and 2. We'll go back and look at what happened. Oh, looked like Godfrey tried to do a little bit of a crossover move right there and just got into the back end of Coleman in the 14. See if we can't see what happened there from the 14's perspective. See the 1 and boom. Bumper right there to the back. Sideways is Justin Coleman right there. Not too much damage, though, so I think they'll be able to keep going and racing on, but they're going to lose track position back in the 16th and 17th spots now. A couple of these guys, lucky they're still in this one. Originally only scheduled to have 18 cars starting the A main, but a couple guys got tossed in there out of luck. But Brandon Elvis still your race leader. Jacob York, though, looking strong in the 97. He's up 5 positions from 7th where he started. We'll see if he can do anything here. So they get the 2 to go signal right there. We're going green in 2 laps at the Bullring. What do you guys think so far? Good race? We having fun? I think it's been pretty exciting here at the Bullring. I know we got a decent amount of people watching so far. Hopefully these guys can spread out a little bit and put on some good racing. But they're going to be getting the 1 to go signal right here. 1 lap until we send them back green flag racing. Elvis going to try and hold off Jacob York, who is charging pretty hard through the field. So the pace car makes the left turn down to pit road. Elvis and York going to lead us through turns 3 and 4. And through the restart zone, we're back racing. York with a really good start in the 97. He's going to have the run up on the top side, but here comes Elvis back down low. Contact. York in the wall. York spinning. Big time pile up in turns 3 and 4. Many cars involved. York spun it on the outside, trying to drag race Brandon Elvis. And we've got a big one on the back straightaway. We'll take a look at it again. You saw he just tried to hang on to it and just couldn't keep it going. A couple big hits there. Ryan Hufford nowhere to go in the 83. The 24 machine, Michael Lipp nowhere to go as well. We'll look from up above and see what happened. Everybody piling in there. A couple other incidents after. David Leonard Jr. spinning down into pit road. We'll look at this from the 83 of Ryan Hufford. Nowhere to go. Just car right there. All of a sudden, you're in the gas. Nothing you can do. Try going on board with David Leonard Jr. here, spinning down pit road. He was right behind Ryan Hufford. He probably swerved to avoid the incident. Just getting barely tagged and safe at home right there. But not what we wanted to see. A lot of good cars going to be taken out after that one. We'll get one more view of it here. 97 loose out of the corner and just nowhere for anybody to go. I think Chris Smith tagged Nathan Bryant into turns 3 and 4 as well. So big time trouble there. Many contenders down pit road and out of this one, but the lights are off on the iRacing.com pace car. We're going to be sending them back to green with some wounded race cars. It'll be Brandon Elvis, Matt Elzy Jr., Dylan Newsom, and Blaine Harrison, your top 4 through the restart zone one more time. We're racing here at the Bullring. Matt Elzy Jr. tried to sneak down in right there. Looks like Newsom going to give him some room. And we're going to try and get the field back going. Cox down low underneath Harrison. Ooh, Newsom up the racetrack. There might have been contact there, but the 44 shot up in a hurry. And that's going to give Chris Smith an opportunity to get to the inside, battling for the 4th spot right there. Smith trying to work his way up. He started in the 11th position here tonight, working his way up into the top 5 right here, trying to do more. It's back behind them. Nathan Bryant, Blaine Harrison. Looks like Bryant able to get around Harrison in the 7. Ooh, a little bit of bumper right there from the 7 machine. Looks like everybody staying calm for now. Jaden Russell trying to work his way back up inside the top 5. Currently in the 8th spot, battling underneath Carter Hollingsworth in the 5 machine. Remember, Russell spun earlier on this race. So we go back up front. 2-car breakaway. Brandon Elvis is your race leader, but he's got Matt Elsie Jr. right on his back bumper, waiting for him to make a mistake. And here comes Brady Cox in the 76, starting to close in that deficit a little bit. We'll show you last laps, lap times. Brady Cox, one of the faster cars, if not the fastest car on the racetracks. Looks like he is. We'll see if he can put a couple laps together here. Oh, and we've got a wreck out back. Nathan Bryant in the outside wall. Not quite sure what exactly happened. Looks like into turns 1 and 2. Oh, just a little bit of space. A little bit of a space disagreement right there. And then up the racetrack, Bryant goes right up into Jaden Russell. Nowhere for the 34 of Russell to go. Big time damage on the front end of that machine. We'll watch it from his perspective. Looks like the 7 car kind of got squeezed down below, and bam. Right there he was. Nowhere for the 34 of Jaden Russell to go. This is the 49 of Bryant's perspective. Yeah, just all wheel and right back up the track. Couple cars involved. I think that was Jeremiah Woods tagging in there at the end. But your race leader is still Brandon Elvis. 23 laps to go. Brandon Elvis trying to tick these laps off as quickly as he can. But he had a lot of pressure right there from Matt Elsie Jr. What can Brady Cox do in the 76 on this restart? What can Dylan Newsom do in the 44? He had a lot of speed. Your fast qualifier here tonight. And this race is going to be a heavy hitter on some of the points for a little extra deal we've got going on the side. Brandon Elvis from Barry Elvis Performance and Fabrication putting up the Clean Driver Award for the driver with the least amount of incident points throughout the season. Elvis doing a good job trying to pay himself right here. If he can keep up this one. The 54 into turns 3 and 4 through the restart zone. We're back racing. Good start for Brandon Elvis. Elsie trying to roll the outside. He's going to be up top into turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Here comes Brady Cox to the inside for the 3rd spot. Underneath Matt Elsie Jr. up the racetrack they go. Ooh, Chris Smith tried to get underneath Dylan Newsom in the 44. He's going to shove it underneath right there and big time trouble. Another incident in turns 1 and 2. More issues here at the Bullring. Looked like the 7 machine got into the back bumper of Chris Smith and just got right underneath Dylan Newsom. Newsom's going to go around. And that's going to bring out the yellow flag once again. We're going to take a quick step away here on the WD Broadcasting Network. And we will be right back for the finish of this race. Alrighty, folks, we are back here on the WD Broadcasting Network. And the pace car is off once again. 14 laps to go, coming to 13 for Brandon Elvis, your race leader. What can he do? Through the restart zone one more time. We're back racing. Ooh, sideways contact there with Brady Cox. Big save by Elvis. What can they do? Matt Elsie Jr. going to steal the second spot from Brady Cox. Cox going to try and take it back into turns 3 and 4. Out of the corner, 12 laps to go. Brandon Elvis under fire from Matt Elsie Jr. and Brady Cox. Blaine Harrison up the racetrack. This is the battle for the 4th spot right here. Jeremiah Woods in the 222 machine trying to jump back up. Harrison up the racetrack again. He's going to lose several spots right here into turns 3 and 4. The brakes getting hot on that machine. Is everybody fighting for every bit of ground that they can? The battle, though, up front for the lead. 10 laps to go. Brandon Elvis trying to hang on to this one. Matt Elsie Jr. trying to take the victory here at the Bullring. 9 to go at the line. Everybody out back fighting for every spot that they can. Oh, Smith in the inside of Jaden Russell. Contact there. Russell not happy with him. They're beating doors into turns 3 and 4. Dylan Newsom going to go by both of them. And Jaden Russell is going to lose the spot right there to the 80 of Chris Smith. And oh, the bumper there. Russell spins out the 80 of Chris Smith. And the caution flag is out here with 7 laps to go. Chris Smith not going to be happy with the 34 of Jaden Russell. As Russell got in there a little bit hot. We saw the contact the laps prior. Take a couple laps back here and look into 3 and 4. Smith into the inside. Door right there. And then Russell driving it down the racetrack. They're beating doors down the back straightaway. Newsom goes by. Yeah, big time problems right there. So we're going to be under caution once again for the 8th time here tonight. Five laps to go. We're going to be sending them green inside of green-white checkered range, potentially. These guys only get 2 shots at the green-white checkered. Brady Cox and Matt Elsie Jr. have got to find something to do to get around Brandon Elvis in the 54 if they want a shot at the victory here tonight. So Elvis going to cross the line. 4 laps to go. I believe we're going to be sending him back green with 2 laps to go. So we will have 2 attempts here at the green-white checkered finish. It'll be Brandon Elvis and Matt Elsie Jr. bringing us to the green once again. We'll see if Elvis can hold them off. The field going to double up behind the iRacing.com pace car. And the lights are off. The field going to come back to 2 laps to go. Green, white, checkered time. Can Brandon Elvis hold off Matt Elsie Jr. and Brady Cox? We are going to find out. The field making their way down into turns 3 and 4. And they're going to roll through the restart zone. Good jump there by the 19. Brandon Elvis is off. The 19 of Elsie is off. They're going to be side by side into turns 1 and 2. Who can run the line better? Looks like Elvis is going to have the advantage off the corner. Here comes Brady Cox, though, for the 2nd spot. Cox underneath, going to get clear of LZ for the second position. The caution flag is going to fly, though. They were not done spinning out back. We'll take a look at what happened. Looks like Chris Smith in the 80 machine might have had trouble. You see RJ Lent in the 35 hitting the wall right there. Blaine Harrison's sliding, and yeah, it looks like the back end just steps out from underneath Chris Smith. And the caution flies once again. 9 cautions here at the Bullring here tonight. Last week, everybody tried to keep it clean the best they could at the opener at Kern. 1 caution flag there. We're going to see 9 here tonight. And up front, Brandon Elvis is now going to have Brady Cox to his outside. The 76 machine was able to get around LZ before the caution flag flew. But these drivers are going to have one more shot at the green-white checkered finish. 12 cars still on the lead lap. And Elvis is going to do everything he can to defend right here to keep the 76 at bay. Look who snuck up into the top 5 without me seeing. Justin Coleman, our B feature winner, trying to do the unthinkable here tonight. From the B to the A to victory lane. We'll see if he can do it. 2 to go at the line before we send him back green. But this is going to be an exciting one here, folks. Brandon Elvis has led the majority of this race. But we'll see what these guys can do. 9 cautions so far. Hopefully we don't see another one and finish this race under the yellow flag. But the lights are off for the final time on the iRacing.com pace car. We're going to finish it right here, folks. Can Brandon Elvis hang on? Or will Brady Cox, Matt Elzy Jr., or Justin Coleman be able to steal this one from him? The pace car is off. Into turns 3 and 4 we go. It is in the hands of the 54 machine. Brady Cox on the outside through the restart zone. We are green flag, and we are racing into turns 1 and 2. Brandon Elvis has the lead through the corner. Down the back straightaway they go. Cox is going to have a run here. What can he do out of turns 3 and 4? Coming to the white flag. 1 more lap to the finish here at the Bullring. Brandon Elvis doing everything he can to hold on. Cox good through 1 and 2. Out back behind him, LZ Jr. trying to hang on for the 3rd spot. But up front through turns 3 and 4, it's going to be Brandon Elvis winning race number 2 at the Bullring. Brady Cox finishing 2nd. Justin Coleman finishing 3rd. Look at that. Justin Coleman from the B feature onto the podium here tonight. But Brandon Elvis picking up the victory in the 54 machine after a dramatic race here at the Bullring. Brandon Elvis is going to do a victory lap in the 54. Know he's got some fans watching in the chat below. They're going to be happy about this one. He's going to turn it around. Salute the fans here at the Bullring. He did a good job up front, hitting the gears, keeping the car pointed in the right direction. He had a lot of heat from a couple different drivers there towards the end of the race. But he's going to park it in victory lane. Your feature winner, Brandon Elvis. So Brandon Elvis parks the 54 in victory lane. We're going to take a quick step away for a final time here on the WD Broadcasting Network. And then we'll come back and grab a word from our top 3 finishers and wrap things up here at the Bullring. Be right back in a second. I'm your host, Winston Deal. Alrighty, folks, we are back here on the WD Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Winston Deal, up in the booth with Justin Coleman, your third place finisher here tonight. Justin, you didn't have the best qualifying effort, made it through the B, won the B feature, brought it home in the third spot here tonight. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. We rolled through the pit gate really late. Didn't think we was gonna make it tonight, so no practice. Sucked it up in qualifying. Had to come through a B main. I'm happy. I'll take third place after all that. But it was fun.
Yeah, definitely an eventful race here tonight. I saw your message in Discord earlier. It didn't look like you were going to make it, and you popped up on the entry list, and I was like, oh, he made it. So that's cool.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
not the best qualifying run, and you still managed to persevere and find your way on the podium here tonight. Is there anybody that you have to thank that helped get you on the podium?
Yes, sir. First, thank you, all your broadcasting. You do a great job broadcasting and for putting on this league. These street stocks are fun. Thank my team, Elvis Coleman Racing, and all my teammates. They're really helpful and a blast to race with. And I go down the list of sponsors real quick. Chestnut Hill, the restaurant in Myrtle Beach. Barry Ellis Performance and Fabrication. Coastal Performance. Gibbs Brothers Construction. Parker Brothers Window Tinting. BH Homes Construction. And Coleman Designs. And that'll wrap it up.
Alrighty, well, good group of guys helping you out. And you got the third place finish here tonight. Congratulations. Next week, we go to IRP, a little bit different of a racetrack compared to this here tonight, but what can you do to adjust and have a good run there?
Hopefully we can load the car up and get to practice and not just show up for qualifying. But I like IRP. IRP is a fun racetrack. Should be a good race. But like I said, as long as we can get loaded up and get to practice first, we'll be all right.
Alrighty, well, congratulations to you tonight on your third place finish, Justin.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Alrighty, folks, that was Justin Coleman, driver of the number 14 machine. So we'll see if we can get our second place finisher, Brady Cox, up in the booth. Second place finisher, Brady Cox, up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, that was an eventful race here at the Bullring. You started in the 15th spot, barely made it out of qualifying in that 15th position, locked yourself into the A, kind of worked your way forward, and right there at the end, it looked like you were giving Brandon Elvis a run for his money.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I got really lucky qualifying 15th, and I really didn't want to run the consi, I guess you could call it. But yeah, I started 15th, and each caution, I just pretty much gained a position or two. That kind of helped me, and then once we added a few long runs, I kept passing a few cars, and near the end, I was surprised to even be in the top 5. I was happy with that, but to finish second, I'm pretty happy with that. It's a win for me.
Yeah, definitely a good run for you. After last week's run, let me make sure I have this right and to see where exactly you finished last week.
I think it was 7th or 8th or something like that, maybe.
10th last week in the
10th?
feature.
Oh,
but
okay.
Definitely a big improvement here tonight at the Bullring. Is there anybody that you have to thank help get you on the podium?
I mean, I gotta thank you for hosting this league. It's been really fun so far. We've only had 2 races, but racing's been really good nonetheless. And Limeade Media, my dad for watching and supporting my racing real life and on here, and Cooking Cars Racing, and everybody that watches this and has a good time. Oh, and Brandon for being a good sport when I almost right hooked him into the wall.
Yeah, that was a close moment there. Definitely a good visual on the stream, but a good list of guys helping you out here tonight. I asked Justin Coleman the same question. I'll give it to you as well. This week we went to the Bullring, short, tight little Bullring, obviously, as the name implies, but next week we go to Lucas Oil, which is a big, flat oval. How do you adjust and have a good run there as well?
Honestly, it's just another short track. I I do better on the short tracks, no matter if it's flat, banked, whatever. Just go out, run some laps, find what the fast people are doing, and try and do that, and hopefully you finish in a good spot like I did tonight.
Alrighty, well, congratulations to you tonight on a second place finish here at the Bullring.
Thank you.
Alrighty, folks, that was Brady Cox, your second place finisher. Now to grab a word from the man of the hour. Once again, back-to-back nights. Brandon Elvis, you got a copy.
Hey, man.
Well, I talked to you last night over on True Sim Productions for your league, the All-Star Racing League Chestnut Hill Late Model Stock Series. Tonight, I get to talk to you in my league, the 2024 Street Stock Showdown Victory Lane here at the Bullring. How do you feel?
Man, it feels good, dude. I after the first race of the season, set quick time and then had to kind of start sit in the back with a shuffle with the pill draw or whatever, and I was kind of bummed about that, but got the raw end of the Dillon racing incident there, and was happy to get back and race again, man. These cars are a lot of fun to drive, and I'm glad we were able to park it tonight.
Yeah, definitely a good run for you. Some controversy happened up in front of you, but for the most part, you had a really fast car, and with all that pressure from LZ and Cox there at the end, Newsom was charging through the field. You did a great job holding those guys off. A lot of cautions here, though. You aced the restarts. I know there was a couple guys in the field having troubles getting the shifts going, but you didn't miss a single one and got yourself in victory lane. Is there anybody that you have to thank?
We busted their ass on the restarts tonight.
Yeah, definitely you got your restart practice done for the next 2 months, 100%.
Yeah, man.
But is there anybody that you have to thank that got you this victory here tonight?
Yeah, my mom, my dad, my wife. My wife lets me come back here and race us 3 nights a week, and I know she probably hates it sometimes. Sometimes she might like me coming back here. I don't know, but Coleman Design, Coastal Performance, Chestnut Hill, Barry Elvis Performance and Fab, Elvis Coleman Racing, Shock Eye Racing Performance, Parker Brothers, Window Tint, and BH Homes Construction, Gibbs Brothers Construction, and my good buddies at Florence Motor Speedway. And you for putting this league on and giving us a place to race on Wednesday nights.
Alrighty, well, thank you for the little compliment there, but nonetheless, congratulations to you on a victory here tonight at the Bullring. As you said, not the best run last week. This is definitely going to help you rebound and point you in the right direction going forward this season. And just because I asked everybody else in the interviews here tonight, IRP next week, a lot different than the Bullring. How do you adjust and have a good run there?
Man, that's my flat, wide, and you get racy. You've seen me a few races I've had there before, so I think we do pretty good there, and I look forward to it.
Alrighty, well, you got momentum rolling in there. We wish you luck at IRP, but nonetheless, congratulations on your victory here tonight at the Bullring.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Winston.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, folks, that was Brandon Elvis, driver of the number 54 machine. Your feature winner here tonight at the Bullring. Will get the results up on screen for you guys. So Brandon Elvis, your race leader. Brady Cox gonna come, or your race winner, I should say. Brandon Elvis. Brady Cox coming home second. Justin Coleman from the B feature into the third spot here tonight. Blaine Harrison fourth. Jeremiah Woods rounds out the top 5. Dylan Newsom in the 6th spot, your fast qualifier. Jaden Russell, after a bumpy run, has a 7th place finish. Ryan Hufford 8th. Matt Elzy Jr. in the 9th spot. RJ Lent comes home 10th. Dave Leonard Jr., Christopher Smith, Jacob York, Austin Godfrey, Todd Lamphere, Michael Lipp, and Carter Hollingsworth, as well as Nathan Bryant rounding out your field. So fun race here tonight at the Bullring. Quite a few cautions towards the end of that one, but still a fun night. Short track racing, if you will. Next week we're at the Indianapolis Raceway Park. We'll show this. We'll pop up the schedule here on stream. Kern County last week, Carter Hollingsworth took home the victory. This week, Brandon Elvis takes home the victory at the Bullring. Who will it be at IRP? We're going to find out next week on Wednesday night. But before that, we've got a couple other things on the WD Broadcasting Network. Monday night, the Barry Elvis Performance and Fabrication Super Series is going to be over on the True Sim Productions YouTube channel. I'm going to be covering it from the WD Broadcasting Network, as well as the Chestnut Hill Late Model Stock Series. They're going to be running next week as well, Tuesday night. So 3 weeks or 3 days, iRacing, broadcasting. It's going to be a fun one. But nonetheless, thank you to everybody who's tuned into this point. We're going to sign it off here from the Bullring. We'll see you guys next week at IRP. I'm your host, Winston Deal. Deuces.